Just press
Okay.
got
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All
Got
right.
it. Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to share my screen with you. And let me show you what happens to your brain when you are afraid of something. Okay, so 3 parts of the brain. Yeah, let me find a nice image. Okay. Yes, there it is, but I'll get to another one. I think there is a better photo. Yes, this is it. See, these are the 3 parts of your brain. So the highest, yeah, the one in green, yes, this area, yes, neocortex. This is the biggest part of our brain. And it is the youngest part of our brain, right? So all the creativity, all the talking that we do, yes, for many functions is just this neocortex, which helps us to create art, yes, to memorize complex ideas, etc. So this is one part, like neocortex. When we start from the center, it's this reptilian brain, yeah? So why this is called a reptilian brain? What do you think? Why reptilian?
Reptilian. I think this part. In this part, feel for feeling, voicing, hearing, and something.
Well, there's an easier answer because every reptile has this. Reptile. Do you know the word reptile?
No, unfortunately, no.
It's the same in Russian, actually. Yeah, let me show you a reptile.
Рептилия, лягушка.
Yes, a frog is a reptile. Yes, there are many types of reptiles. Reptile. Actually, in Russian, I think you simply say reptilia as well. Yes?
Yeah.
So those are reptiles. So it's called a reptilian brain because even reptiles have this part of brain, yes, in themselves. This reptilian brain is especially responsible for 4 main functions that we have. In science, they call it 4F. Like it's 4 words starting with F, yes? It's food, fight. Yeah, you know the word fight?
Yeah.
We have then flight. Flight is when you cannot fight someone, you need to run away. Yeah, this is flight. Fleeing, running away. Yes. And then the 4th word is actually fuck. Like having sex. Yes. Having sex and reproducing.
Okay, this is for near feels 4 животных инстинкта. 4 animals instinct.
Animal instincts. Yeah, you can say so.
Food,
yes.
Fight, run, and fuck. I mean reproduction. Yes, reproduction.
Yes. So our reptilian brain is responsible for these functions. Yes. So then we have the second part, limbic brain. Limb. Do you know the word limb? L-I-M-B. It's your hand, your feet. Yes, these are limbs. We have 4 limbs. Yeah. So this area is responsible for our limbs. And there are most probably, of course, there are some other functions as well. However, like neocortex is responsible for creativity. So when you pass an interview, for example, or when you pass an exam, you want your neocortex to be very active so that you can remember your answers, so that your English can be like on a high level. Okay, you want your neocortex to be active. Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Yes, thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
So when you are afraid, fear, yes, when you have fear, fear shuts down your neocortex. Fear is a signal to your reptilian brain that something is wrong, and your limbic and reptilian brain gets activated and your neocortex is shut down. When you are afraid, when you have fear, you are telling your body that something is wrong. I need to be ready. You remember those 4 Fs, yes? You need to function only in the scope of these 4 Fs, especially fight or flight. If you can fight, you fight. If you cannot fight, you flee, you run away. This is how fear, this is what fear does to your body, okay? So
yeah,
this is,
oh yes, it's very interesting information for me, because you explain to me many interesting stories about interview when potential candidates fly from meeting because he uses only reptilian part, and candidate can't fight because an interview he can't fight. He can't fight, and here down blocking verbal, blocking speaking, and start mood, not telling, and interview and another part, interviewer understand what happened, and okay, and bye, and yes, it's very interesting for me. Thank you very much. Very interesting information for me.
Well, another high five to you for that.
Thank you. This information very explained for me. I remember.
Now you understand why it happens.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, let me tell you a little bit more about this. When you are, you know, when we go to the exam, yes, and we are going to pass, or an interview, yes, something important. When people get nervous, did you notice that nervous people always use their fingers, for instance? Maybe you have a pen in your fingers, or you do this on your table, yeah, you're very nervous. When you're nervous, you use your limbs. You may have a pen or play with something or do this, yes, with your fingers or with your feet, yes. A lot of students, for instance, or people who are nervous, they do, you know, with their foot, yes. Why this is happening? Because your neocortex is getting off and you are telling your body that now you should be ready to either fight with your limbs or run away. Yes, this is why it's happening. Yeah, it's so
interesting. It's very interesting.
Because when you are afraid of something, you are telling your brain, there is a tiger, there is some danger, we need to be ready. And the blood doesn't go to your brain. You shut off one big part of your brain. You give the same blood and the same energy. Instead of going up, it goes to your limbs, to your limbic brain, yes, and reptilian. So be aware. Know that when you are afraid of something, you harm yourself. You make your life more problematic. So concentrate on some positive things, meditation, some positive images, like imagine yourself like already in, for instance, if you want to be in another country, as an example, you can imagine yourself already in a different country or in a different company, something positive. Yeah, you just create a positive image in your head. That's it. Okay, you get it all?
Yeah, it's very interesting for me. Yeah.
It is very interesting.
Thank you very much.
Great, so I'll stop recording now, okay?
Okay.